Hi, my name is Kozielski. My student number is 400128562. My MAC ID is KOZIELSK. It's my final project submission for the 2DB4 Microprocessor Systems course. We are required to measure non-electric signals in the form of gravitational acceleration, convert that acceleration into an analog voltage using an accelerometer, convert that analog voltage into a digital value using an ADC on the Arduino, process that digital value in CodeWarrior and calculate the angular tilt in two axes, X and Y. And from that calculation of the angle, we have to serially communicate that data to the PC. My student number ends in 562, so I've been assigned a bus speed of 8 megahertz, an AEC bit resolution of 10 bits, and then an input X channel of A and 6 corresponding to mode 0. I've chosen A and 7 as the mode 1 input, i.e. Y, and then the Z input as A and 0. Using a bus speed of 8 megahertz, I've chosen a baud rate of 38,400. Now solving for the baud divisor yields 13.02 using this value. The closest integer is 13, so using that 13, I calculate the baud rate and get 38,461.5. Calculating the error accordingly, we get 0.16025%, which is pretty low. Now, the next standard serial communication rate would yield an error of about 3.5% or so, and then the next lowest error would be about the same as 38,400. So since we want the fastest baud rate, I've chosen 38,400, because if I chose the next highest one, it would yield an error that's too high, and then it could potentially cause the serial communication to fail. So here's my overall system here. I have the 10 LEDs for BCD format of the angle of the accelerometer. I have the transducer, which is the accelerometer. I have the two switches. I have the Arduino, and then of course the PC in which I'm serial communicating it with. So I've already entered debug mode, so let me just, it's actually already running. So we see that nothing's happening, and that's because I've initialized my code to start with serial communication off. So facilitating serial communication is done with switch 0. So if I just press it, we'll see that the switch is now on. And I've also set that mode 0 is the mode of operation when the code first starts. So the x-axis is facing towards us, and the positive direction is up. So if I run this and if I run the code in MATLAB to continuously plot it, we see it right here. So then if I tilt the angle higher. Oh, also, I'm going to show, to save time, I'm going to show the bonus right now in which I have got 0 to 360 degree rotation to work in the x-axis. This is done using the Z input, which is thoroughly described in my report. So if I tilt it here, I see a corresponding change in the angle in MATLAB. And if I tilt it higher, I actually get to go above 90, which is what is seen here. Sorry, right here. So if I tilt it higher, it goes higher. And then I'm at 180 degrees right now, which is seen there. And then to avoid disconnection, I'll tilt it the other way. So now, since I'm tilting the other direction, I'm at around 300 degrees, which is seen in the LEDs. 3 on the left, 2 bits, and the left 2 LEDs, and then around 304. So if I tilt this even more, I'm about 270, which is seen in MATLAB here. And then I tilt it more, seen here, or between 180 and 270. So now I'm going to change the mode of operation to mode 1 using this other switch here. So now the y-axis is this way, and the positive direction's up. So if I just tilt it upwards, we see a change. And then, of course, it's changed in MATLAB. Tilting it higher, 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 up to almost 90 degrees, and then I'm tilting it back down. And we see the LEDs changing accordingly. So we're about 40 degrees or so. And those are the modes of operation. Now the other bonus, I'm not sure if this counts or not, but I've gotten my two switches to work solely with interrupts, in which an active high is used. So when I push the button, it causes a falling edge, which triggers the interrupt. And switch 0 is the highest priority, and switch 1 is the lower priority of the two. And that's it for my project. Thanks.